Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Arkham Horror 2nd edition and the horror at the museum. Could be the last turn because we are up to our necks in it. But we'll carry on as long as we can. Not aware of any problems with the last turn, other than the obvious. No mistakes, I don't think, so we'll crack straight on. Okay, so upkeep phase, and Diana Stanley is our lead investigator. And here we are with Diana Stanley. First things first, let's roll for the old blessing. Okay. A 6, that's what we like. That's what we like. Awesome. So, she's kept a blessing. Let me check my notes. Yes, we do want to use her sliders. And we're just going to use a 2 focus. Remember, she passed a personal story, so she gets an extra focus. And she's going to put a sneak up to 3. She doesn't really need her speed, such as it is, because she's in another world and she's delayed. So what we're going to do is we'll push a sneak up. She does have a 38 revolver, just in case we come across something extremely nasty. At least she's got a chance to evade it. She might not have the dark cloak anymore, but she's still got her survivors, and that'll give her a +1 to an evade check as well. Because we want to make sure that at least she does get out of there eventually. Because she's delayed, she can't use find gate. She can only stand up during the movement phase. So we're going to have at least 1 encounter. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully we'll get another clue. We won't be able to seal the gate when she comes out because it's in a street location now. You can only seal gates that are in unstable locations. So streets and stable locations like South Church and Mars Boarding House and the library and places like that, you can't seal them. Only unstable locations. Alright, so that's it for her. I don't think we're going to do anything else. No. So next up is Charlie Kane. And here we are with Charlie. Okay, he does have to roll for his blessing now. Come on, Charlie. A 3. He keeps it. Brilliant. So pop that on there. What's our plan for Charlie this turn? Well, I think not going to move any of this. He's currently in the science building. What we're going to do is we're going to run him up to the river docks because it's we've got to get him in a location because we don't want him standing out on the streets because of that bloody servitor of the outer gods. So if we get him to the river docks, he can then move up to Arkham Asylum and sort this out. It's not too bad as it stands at the moment, mainly because he's blessed. So hopefully have a chance. If we get any nasty encounter, hopefully we've got a chance of passing it because he's blessed and he won't get a sanity hit. And we do have the lucky cigarette case and his fine clothing. He is back in Arkham, so his fine clothing, and we'll give him, bonuses to any checks that he does. And that is it for him. And he's just going to the river docks. He's on his way up to Arkham Asylum. Don't think we're going to win on sealing gates, so we may as well concentrate on getting all of our investigators in tip-top physical shape and mental shape. That's why he's going up to Arkham Asylum. Right, that's it for Charlie. Next up, it is Hank Sampson. And here we are with Hank. What is he going to do? Well, I was going to send him down to St Mary's Hospital, But we're going to take a tiny gamble. What we're going to do is we're going to send him to Arkham Asylum instead. He's only got 2 sanity, and because he goes before Jenny Barnes, he will arrive there in the movement phase and can trade with her. So we're going to trade that Brazier of Souls. That will cost him another sanity, so it'll be on 1 sanity. But he will be able to get all of his sanity back during the encounter phase when he spends his $2. Remember what he got for his apples? And I think that is a good way to do it. We could get the Brazier of Souls right at the beginning of the epic battle, but he'd still lose a sanity. This way, he can get it, lose a sanity, and then top up his sanity, you know, and be at full sanity. So we'll do it that way. The other thing is, because he's got 5 movement points with his speed, he can actually get from Arkham Asylum all the way down to St Mary's Hospital. We are sending Charlie, as I just mentioned. Charlie's on his way up to Arkham Asylum, so they will cross paths during the movement phase next turn, assuming we have a next turn. So he will be able to get $2 off Charlie. Then he'll be able to get down to St Mary's Hospital and fill up his stamina. And then, assuming we last that long, he'll have full sanity, full stamina, and he will have that Brazier. So he'll be ready for the final battle, even if I'm not. He will be. And hopefully, even though I don't think we'll win the final battle, but so long as, you know, we knock some lumps out of Rantagoth, that'll do me. We're going to go down fighting, but taking a bit of a chance sending him up to Arkham Asylum. But yeah, I think it's worth it. We're due a bit of luck in the Mythos phase. So if we just get a monster surge or something, that'll do me. And hopefully a monster won't get in the way. I've been travelling all the way down to St Mary's, but we'll see. Okay, that's it for Hank. And next up, I don't think we're moving any of his sliders. No, we're not. Next up, it is Jenny Barnes. And here we are with Jenny. First things first, trust fund. Does she keep it? Let's find out. Come on, Jenny. You can do it, kid. Yes, a 4. She gets to keep all of $1. Fabulous. But that's part of the plan, because mighty oaks from small acorns do grow, don't they? Yeah, we're not going to mess around with any of the sliders. She's just going to head to the newspaper. We're just hoping to get a couple of turns grace. She can get to the newspaper, earn some money, get a retainer, something like that. Get her up to $5 or so or something. Perhaps we'll be able to get another magic weapon. We'll probably... an elder sign will probably come up, but we won't buy it. All we're after is a magic weapon now. Getting an elder sign, it'll do us no good now. We're just too close to... There's too many gates that need sealing, so we're actually after a magic weapon. So, yeah, she's going to head towards the newspaper. And she'll hand this Brazier of Souls over to Hank when he arrives at Arkham Asylum, just before she heads for the newspaper. Okay, so yeah, may as well take that out. Take that out, and we can put... you can have the Gladius of Carcosa just in case something turns up at the newspaper. Okay, right, that's it for Jenny. And that's it for the upkeep phase as well, I think. So next up is the movement phase. And here we are at the movement phase. So, Diana Stanley, all she can do is stand up because she was delayed. So she's reorientated herself realised that she's been transported to the Dreamlands. Alright, so that's it for her movement phase. After her, it's Charlie Kane. And here we are with Charlie. He's got 3 movements, so 1 to Miskatonic University streets, then to the Merchant District, and finally to the River Docks. Nice one, Charlie. Okay, that's it for Charlie Kane. Next is Hank Sampson. And here we are with Hank. He's in the general store. So he's going to move to Rivertown. Now, he doesn't get sucked in to that gate. During the movement phase, you can actually avoid gates. The only time you can be sucked through gates or enter gates is either the Arkham encounter phase or, very rarely, like Diana Stanley last turn, in the Mythos phase. In the movement phase, you cannot go into a gate. Remember, phases, phases, phases. So that means if you haven't finished your movement, you can just carry on. You can avoid the gate. The gate doesn't fill the whole location. Yeah? Slightly different when you get sucked through a gate, when one opens on you, for example, or moves to where you are, then the thematic explanation for that is basically the investigator's been poking around, you know, doing their investigation, and they've ended up going into a gate. But during the movement phase, you can just breeze past. You don't have to go in the gate. So he's gone here for 1 movement, 2 movement to East Town, 3 movement to Downtown, 4 movement to Arkham Asylum, where he is going to trade. And he's going to trade the Brazier of Souls. So he's going to get that off Jenny. And in return, he's not going to give her the shotgun because he's still our best fighter, but he will give her the Athame. He doesn't need that now. He's got a really powerful magic weapon. He's got the shotgun as well. So the Athame will go to Jenny. I won't bother flashing those up. You have seen them before. So I'll save myself a minor editing job. And Hank will actually equip the Brazier of Souls and put the shotgun over his back, because they're both two-handed, so he can't hold both of them. Right, that's it for Hank. Next up, it is Jenny Barnes. Here we are with Jenny. She's just going to move 3. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 into the newspaper. She's got a story to sell. Okay, that's it for Jenny. That's it for the movement phase. Next up is the Arkham encounter phase. And here we are at the Arkham encounter phase. First up is Charlie. Remember, Diana is our lead investigator, but she's in another world. So Charlie goes first. And we want the Merchant District deck, the green deck. Usual drill, we'll do a cut. And then we'll have a read. So that is what it is. It should be coming up on your screen about now. A young man is anxiously trying to arrange passage out of the city. Upon questioning him, he admits to horrific and revealing dreams of an impending doom. Gain a clue token. Woo! Clue token. Only gets him up to 4. But it'll do. Clue tokens are very useful in the final battle. So it's still worthwhile picking them up. You can use them for re-rolls in the final battle, so that's good news. Right, shuffle this back in, put the deck back. A nice location encounter. We like it. Good, good, good. Right, that's it for Charlie. Next up, it will be Hank. And here we are with Hank. No card for him, because he's doing the box text, and he's going to spend $2 to get all of his sanity back. So how much does he need to get back? He needs 4. Because he had to spend a sanity for receiving that unique item, the brazier, because of the herald. So he needs 4 sanity to get back up to 5 sanity. Oh, he's got all his marbles back. Good one, Hank. Right, that's it for Hank. And the last person for this particular encounter phase is Jenny. And Jenny's at the newspaper. And here we are with Jenny. And she's at the newspaper, so she's going to have a north side location encounter. In fact, let's get that out. We may have to roll. So let's get the deck. It's the orange deck. Here we are. So cut and newspaper. So there it is, and it should be coming up now, and I'll just read it. A staff photographer pulls you aside and offers to sell you some pictures he took that the paper won't publish. Spend $3 to gain 2 clue tokens. Oh, if only we had $3. We've got $1. So we don't get rock all. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's another reason for going to the newspaper. I thought if you don't get money, this symbol here, you've got a chance of getting clues, but we just didn't have the money. Oh, nightmare. Ah, that would have been really useful as well. Never mind. Okay. So that's it for At least something bad didn't happen. Other than the fact that Rantagoth is going to wake up probably at the end of the turn. Nothing bad happened. That's it for the Arkham encounter phase. Next up is the Otherworld encounter phase. And here we are with Diana in the Dreamlands. It's all colour gate. So let's see if we can actually get a Dreamlands encounter. So there's the deck. We'll do a cut as normal. First card. Does it have the Dreamlands on it? It does not. So next card, if it doesn't have the Dreamlands on this next card, then we'll just do an other encounter. And we've got an other encounter that we're going to have to do, and it looks absolutely horrible. Not that I've read it. I'll do that now. It should be coming up on the screen now. It's just when there's a lot of text, it's normally horrible, because they're describing how horrible it's going to be. Let's see. A mysterious woman warned you that you would be able to see all that you need to know if your mind were not clouded by the unnatural. Discard 2 spells to gain 5 clue tokens. If you can't, or choose not to, gain 1 sanity. Oh, she could discard 2 spells as well. But we need the Find Gate spell. We need the Find Gate spell. Or do we? Or do we? Oh, those 5 clues could be really useful. Hang on, I've got to have a real think. Okay, I'm back. We're going to do it. We're going to get rid of both of these spells, Find Gate and Vision Quest. And we're going to pick up all of those clues. That means she's going to have to stay in the Dreamlands again. She won't be able to cast Find Gate, obviously next movement phase, and come out. But 5 clues, it's 5, you know, it's 5 extra dice. And I think we are going to end up fighting Rantagoth. I don't think there's any way we're going to avoid that. So we may as well have the clue tokens. Let's do it. So we'll take the 5 clue tokens, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Put those on her player tray. So she's now got 9 clues. Which is nice, as they say on the Fast Show. Right, and that's it for the Otherworld encounter phase. Not too bad, not too bad that. Bit of a bit of an head scratcher whether to take it or not, but We've gone for it. We've gone for it. Okay, right, that's it for Diana. Next up, oh yes, it's the laugh and chuckle phase. And here we are in the Mythos phase. Alrighty then, let's just pick one of these up. Are we gonna get another gate? Dun dun dun. Let's flick it open. No, we've got a monster surge. Makes a nice change. Unvisited Isle. That's where the gate would have gone, but we've already got one, so we have got a monster surge. So let's have a look. Unvisited Isle, already got a gate, monster surge. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates, so that means we're going to get 5 monsters, because 5 gates is bigger than 4 investigators. So first of all, we have got a goat spawn. These will flash up. In fact, stop putting them in front. I'll just flash them up very quickly, and then in editing I'll put them on for you. A Yithian, that's a pain. Oh, I've got to say where they were going. We'll do it top to bottom. So Rivertown was the top one, sorry. The Yithian's the next one down. So the Unnamable's further up. Oh, sorry, the first one's got to go to the Unvisited Isle. The next one will go to Rivertown. So the Yithian's gone to Rivertown. Then it's the Unnamable. A Maniac. I thought that was a bloody cultist. Oh, no, I've said it. A Maniac goes to the Unnamable. The Witch House. Bloody colour out of space again. Goes to the Witch House. And finally, down at the woods, get off, we have a star spawn, and that's a bloody horrible monster as well. Right, so let me sort these out then. Oh, I haven't got enough stands. So the goat spawn does go to the Unvisited Isle. So that and the ghost are at the Unvisited Isle. The Yithian goes to the Rivertown streets. There. And the Maniac goes to the Unnamable. Then we've run out of stands. So the colour out of space and the star spawn both go to the outskirts. Alright. Yes, that's right, because there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 monsters out on the board. So 2 of them have got to go there. Clue appears at Devil's Reef or the Science Building. Science Building. Gets a clue, but there's nobody there. And we'll see if we can pick it up. Monster movement, crescents and plus monsters. Ghost, crescent monster, but it's yellow bordered, doesn't move. Proto Shoggoth, diamond monster, doesn't move. Yithian is a triangle monster, doesn't move. Goat spawn is a hexagon monster, doesn't move. Ghost again, it's a crescent, but it's a yellow bordered monster, so doesn't move. The Maniac, however, does move and gets in everybody's bleeding way, including Hank, who wanted to get down to St Mary's Hospital. Oh, damn it. Excuse me, who's going first next turn? It is Charlie's going first next turn. Oh, I did want him to get up to Arkham Asylum. It's not difficult to kill the maniac from what I recall. Charlie's just going to have to try and kill it. Or does he stay at the river docks? He can't really evade it. What's his evade? He's got a lucky cigarette case and he is blessed, I suppose. He's got 2 sneak because of Ryan Dean. He might try and evade. Oh, and he's a survivor along with Diana Stanley. Yeah, Charlie might be able to evade it. Our problem is Hank. Hank might just have to kill it. He's got 4 stamina. So getting down to St Mary's is just a nice to have, really. So let's get... If Hank kills it as well, he gets an extra toughness. And he can actually turn that in for clues. He could go in here, get himself 2 clues, pick up that clue as well. 3 clues. We might do that. I don't want to overthink it. I'm just happy that we haven't lost the game. Well, not yet anyway. I haven't read the thing first. So, yeah, we've done monster movement. The only thing that's moved is the maniac to the Merchant District streets. So that's monster movement. Strange forces exercised from Arkham. Headline. Until the end of next turn, any time an investigator draws 1 or more spells for any reason, he draws 1 fewer cards to a minimum of 0. Leave this card in play to indicate this. Well, that's not too bad. The time for spells is over. So I'll just put this up here with the environment card. Oop. It's only there for next turn anyway. Yeah, that maniac, that's caused us a problem. Can't even go the other way. Like, could try and go the Rivertown way with Hank, except there's a Yithian there. Let's just have a look at the Yithian, actually. 3 toughness. Actually, it might be better for him to kill the Yithian. Thinking about it, he gets more toughness for it, but it's a nastier monster. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think the terror track will be going up soon. Yeah, I do want Charlie to evade. Normally I'd have him fighting, but if you can evade, get to downtown, get all his sanity back, then he can come out shooting. And we can try and get rid of a couple of these monsters. So we haven't lost this turn. There's still a good chance we'll lose next turn. We're eventually going to have a gate open. We just need to get people... We need to get Diana back. Took a risk with her. We just took the clues. We're thinking about the final battle now. So let's try and get as many clues as we can, because they're vital re-rolls during the epic battle. Or, well, they're extra dice anyway for combat rolls or saving throws or whatever. And we need to get... oh, I forgot, didn't I? We need to get Diana down to South Church really quickly. She has got a gate trophy already, and she could have got down there. And she could have, you know, get down there and, what's the word, bless Hank. We could do with getting Hank blessed, but that's at least a further turn away now. Oh, damn it. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it is what it is. If we can get another turn without, you know, with either a monster surge or a gate trying to open on a sealed gate, then we'll see where we're up to. Oh, I'll tell you what's got to move. Crescent movement. Crescent movement on white. So the ancient whispers marker comes back down to Rivertown. Okay, right, so that is it for episode 11. Gonna have to think about, everything now is about the final battle, so I'm gonna have to have a real good think about that in the interim. See what we can do, how we can maximise our chances. It's not like we're going to be able to actually win it, but I'd like to get a few hits on Rantagoth. You know, just so he's not so smug, because he looks pretty smug, doesn't he? So, let's kick him in the ghoulies a couple of times, see how he likes it. Alright, so that's it for episode 11. Not too bad. I think what I'll do, though, I'll think of some, I'm going to think of some title for this video that'll get you all worried. Be going, oh no! That's it. I'm reduced to cheap tricks because I'm going to lose. So I'll think up a nasty title for this video. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me for episode 12. If you've noticed any any errors, any mistakes, any errors, please let me know and I'll do my best to correct them before next turn. Anybody who's subscribed, commented or liked or disliked the videos, thank you very much. Exactly the same to anybody on BGG who's liked the video threads over there. Drop Geek Gold commented, thank you very much. And again, a huge thank you to those of you that have been to Ko-fi.com and tipped me a brew and supported the channel. Thank you so much. It really helps. And yes, so that is it for episode 11. As I say, I hope you join me for episode 12 and you don't hold the horrible title of what this video is going to be against me. Until then, this is me, Catweazle, saying toodaloo.